one of those mornings. Icy rain last night. The lot is all frozen. So we're on a 2-hour delay, just like the kids at school today. Austin and Caleb have a 2-hour delay on this gravel slipping around. So I just came up and get some trucks warmed up. We just have a small pour to do, a little addition right down over the hill. So I'll go grab a coffee and see you down there and we'll go over it. Should be a quick, easy pour. We just have to wheelbarrow it through the basement of the house and into the new section. Sounds like a pain, but it's only 6 yards of concrete. Should go quick, and we are heated, nice and warm in there. And a lot of, like I tell my guys, a lot of guys at home today, we're just happy to be working, right? There's a thing. Just got to the job site. Same thing here. Everything's iced over. A slight uphill grade. Make my way over here to the grass. There we go. That's better. All right, so we're going to get the mixer right up in here. Oh, back to the ice. We're going to wheel the concrete right here through the garage door. Through the basement into there. Yeah, I just wanted to show the laser in here. You can see how it broadcasts a real nice 360 degree around the room. Now we can chalk right to that, and that's set right even with our sump pit. This isn't a drain, this is just a sump pit for underwater, so we don't build up hydraulic pressure and it seeps through the floor, through the walls, keeps a drier basement. Okay, ready for plastic. Here's our laser we use. You see it flashes when it's out of level. Okay, ready. Little haunch footer there for the landing. Set this all over here. Nice heavy 10 gauge plastic. Tight to the wall everywhere. We'll just trim this edge to fit. Alright, I'm going to start getting some tools out. Okay, I just threw some calcium in there. Got that all dissolved. Go to full mix. You can see the steam coming out of it, generating heat. And this shoots on right through here. It doesn't happen often. This is who we're using today. We're right beside their plant, and they really helped out the homeowner on his addition project. So we said, sure, we'll use them. Similar truck to what we used to. A couple things that are different. They have the hydraulic fold down chutes. I know it's quite noisy here. Steve, I think he has it. How about that? You're spoiled. Okay, hey. All of these wheelbarrows on video, and then I'll go to in there and get my boots on. Tim and Steve wanted the barrels today. Get their cardio in. No need to hit the gym tonight, guys.
My Fitbit will be firing off like crazy.
You closed your ring circle by 12 o'clock. I always get a notification that I didn't close my circle. Like, how can I not? I need a smaller circle.
It was going off yesterday.
Looks like a nice mix. Flip the spread. Over. All right, Timmy. Follow me. Watch your head.
Oh yeah, he's there. Hey, this is easier than yesterday.
It'll get harder here in a second.
It's all downhill from here.
Downhill. Make your turn. That corner's our target. Steve's coming in right behind you. Watch that pin. There we go. Handles low, handles low. Take your time, we're good, we're good. Okay, just getting it in place. So it's gonna take a little bit of time to get the concrete in here. Buggies, obviously, wheelbarrows today. All right, I'll get you set up on time lapse. Okay, see the steam coming off? Need me up front or are you good? Okay, that's it. Okay, working our way out now. Can we slide this back? Hang on, Steve, hang on. Hang on, slide that back a little bit. Can I just pick that barrel up or just dump it over the edge? Let's lose that. Take it outside, give it a squirt.
Need help? I got it.
Probably 4 more barrels, Steve. All right, I'll get this pulled over, work our way right up here. So, painting myself into a corner. We got 4 wheelbarrows of 4 shovelfuls of concrete coming in. Just cleaning this up. Even in this corner, it's going to be hard to bull float. So just float my way out. Just giving a little shake, getting everything to the right height, creaming all the holes shut. If you don't do that now, water will collect in there, and it just makes it a little bit harder to finish. If you get everything nice and even, now when the bleed water comes up, everything's nice and even, slow and flat. I say it so much. Like, look how nice that looks compared to that. Slow and flat makes a huge difference. Okay, on to cleanup. Almost out of here. There's my blue line. Putting it right on. And that makes a difference when they run baseboard. You don't want to see that all wavy. You want that nice and true, nice and straight. Just a little bit of attention right there. And the trim carpenters will thank you. Sorry to be breathing so hard in the camera. I'm just a little bit out of shape.
Winter.
Winter, yeah. Get some more miles on my bike. Has nothing to do with what?
Beer consumption.
Beer. Oh. Huh. Miller Lights don't have much calories, right?
We're good here on my takeout.
Yeah, I have plenty, Tim. Yep. All right, make my way out. Do you have any left in there in case I need it? I think I need one scoop. One shovel. Make up my mind, huh? It's right in my footprint right there. I think we're good. Thanks, Tim. As far as I can reach for the bull float. Finish guys will take care of that and that. Let's head outside. Steve got the floor mopped up, all but right here. I'll kick my boots off. Okay, down to 8% battery. Hey, thank you very much. You did a great job for us. Really appreciate it. Filled up the barrels. We have no mess out here. Sometimes you get, you know, filling everywhere. So, man, thank you so much. You made a difficult wheel easy.
Thank you very much. Good
All right.
Thank you.
See ya.
He gave me half barrel too.
Taking it easy on you.
Yeah, I was taking it easy on.
Saw you huffing and puffing a little bit. Oh, I better lighten the load.
I took my hat off. He knew right away.
We know better, Timmy. You could probably push 2 barrels at a time. You're like a giant.
In the old days, yeah.
Yesterday. Okay, finished cleaning up. Enough chit chat. Let's get going here.
You should leave a camera here. I'm sure your viewers are getting tired of you doing machine maintenance and the door 6 times over.
Yeah, but it's looking good. And one machine left. So I might have another maintenance video. I was in my old truck this morning and the wheel is almost locked up. It won't turn. So what is that? Wheel bearing, universal joint? It could be, I want to say wheel bearing. Yeah.
All right, Matt's testing it out. All right, he's giving me the go-ahead. We're going to jump, set this camera up on time-lapse, and do first pass on this floor. You gotta really make sure you rub out those bull float lines, otherwise you'll see those. It's called ghosting, so we want to try to minimize that. Alright, so just like yesterday on my floor, the first pass is done. You always, when you're doing first pass, the way we like to do it is try to make the surface resemble the peel, like an orange peel. A little bit gritty, that way as it tightens up and you go over it for a second pass, and in our case a final pass, that just glazes over real nice, makes it really easy to sweep and squeegee, but there's still a little bit of surface traction there, so it's not like an ice skating rink if it were to get wet. So probably give it another 20 or 30 minutes to tighten up and buzz across it one more time and get it finished up. All right, so concrete is pretty tight. We're gonna jump on it, buzz across it, and give it a nice, nice finishing pass. Hopefully I can contribute more than just this little tiny area while Matt handled like 3/4 of the rest of the floor. So I'll quit talking, get back to work. Alright, so the floor is nice and smooth. It finished up really nice for us. We can go ahead and get this one wrapped up. Now, I'm not sure if my dad talked about it, but we did put zip strip in it, so we don't have to come back here and saw cut it and make a bunch of dust. The zip strip creates a weak point in the concrete, so it'll control that crack, because yes, concrete does crack. It'll help control it and direct the crack, hopefully to where we want it to go. It eliminates any dust and need to come back, so this one is all done. Let's get our tools washed up and we'll get loaded up and head on out of here.
Okay, just finished up the floor with the guys. I ran over here to Tom's. We're going to do an epoxy poured countertop for up in his closet. So I'll take a camera in. As you know, I've only messed with a little bit of epoxies, but we're trying other projects. I think this is going to be pretty cool. This is a tabletop epoxy, so it's like a thicker epoxy that you take a squeegee and you move it around and you blend the colors. And so let's go see what we're getting into. Come on along. Okay. Got enough on your side? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, this is the top. Already put, what, 2 coats on here? Mm-hmm. Get it all sealed up. Now we'll do our pourable top. Okay, I'll bring you up to speed. We're using super clear tabletop epoxy. A and B equal parts. That other stuff I used was a third, or 2 to 1. So this is 1 to 1 mix, nice easy mix. We're gonna do 6 different colors. We're gonna get 3 batches going of bronze, brown, copper, and then we're gonna follow it up with a black, a gold, and a pearl white. The plan is we're gonna do streaks across here. Then that'll flow a little bit. Tom made this serrated edge. So now we help it and vein it together all the way back and forth across the table. I mean, we can make quite a mess here before it's a problem, so hopefully we're going good. So get mixing. Again, in the drills with the paddle bits, slow mix, keep the air to a minimum. We hit it with alcohol in the end and some heat to take care of those air bubbles. Okay, 8. Okay. So 8 ounces, a little bit heavy, so we'll go a little bit heavy on the 16. Boy, that's coming out thick. Yeah. Real thick. Okay, and again, just a little bit heavy. That should be 50-50. A little bit heavy as well. And I don't hit the edge. I take it straight into the middle. That way it doesn't run down. Now you're way heavy on your number. When you're done pouring it, where you want to be. Can't get much closer than that. The A always has a white cap, B has a black cap. Don't mix them up. So what colors do we want to do first? And then we'll just count our scoops. These we can just dump the whole package in. Or maybe we want to do half a pack, huh? Let's see what it looks like. In case we need to mix up a second batch, we should save some. But we'll be doing a blend, so it won't be that big a deal. And there we go. All right, dump it in. You're putting about half in, right?
This one's been used, so that's what I was.
We'll throw it all in. I don't know.
I mean,
Because we have plenty of color to pick from. I just saved a little bit. You can set it right above the container, I guess. Okay. Use this one. And then we'll just count our scoops. Already making a mess. I think I did 4 scoops on my project. That's a nice color. Okay. Let's put that lid back on there before I knock it over. All right. Let's set a timer.
I got one set up.
Okay, 5 minutes.
You sure this one?
Okay, mixing's just about done. So I got a paint stir, scraping the side of the container, scraping the bottom, making sure there's nothing left there on the edge unmixed. Just folding it. See that ribbon look? Bringing the bottom to the top, laying it back down. All right, so we're starting in the middle, just a nice stream, and it'll flow to the edge. So you started in a little bit, and you're stopping just shy of the end. Now, the grain of the wood's not straight, so he's putting a little wave to it. So we have 2 different color browns with the bronze. About 1 inch wide. I'll jump over here and favor this side. And the more of these we'll do, we'll get a good feel for how much material will mix up. It's expensive, so we don't want to, waste it by mixing too much. Oh, that's a nice color. Maybe you don't even make a stream the whole way. Just, how about stop it there? I could do a little puddle and create like a knot area. I don't know. Leave the container upside down, it'll all drip out. I like a portion right through this big area here. Liking it? Yeah. Okay, a couple more batches. I'm just gonna go right on top of this area that I started. Looking through the camera and pouring this at the same time. This is almost relaxing. Yeah, now we're getting some material on there moving.
Went against.
Hmm?
Went like against it. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah, well, I didn't have enough material before. Okay, it's been about a half an hour. You can see the material is just laying down really nice. Give you a close-up. And that looks sharp. So just continue to wipe this edge, these little drips. You could cut them off later with a razor knife or just wipe them off now. There's only a couple left. Okay, maybe I'll come back and show you this up in Tom's closet, all in place. He did a really nice job making this cabinet. Half of the lumber came from the sawmill, the other half, the plywood, of course, he bought. But it really turned out nice, and I'd like to show that to you. I'm sure that'll be in a different video. Okay, heading to the shop after I grab some lunch, cleaning the 306. I can't stop looking at it.